Hey, are you ready for another beautiful week? My name is Sarah and I'll be your guide for the astrology and the energy for the week of February the 5th through the 11th of 2024. We have a lot happening this week. The new moon in Aquarius, the beginning of the Chinese New Year, lots happening. This is, of course, my take on the energy and the astrology, and because of that, it may not resonate with everyone. Doesn't resonate with you? No worries, just pass it on by, and I do hope you find what you're looking for. Okay, if you're still here, let's do this. Currently, the sun is in Aquarius. Happy birthday, Aquarius. We're having lessons on a broader scale. Things that are generally pushed in the background are coming up now. In other words, you know that you would probably be better off if you changed jobs, but it hasn't really been pressing because you're not unhappy. You just know you're not living up to your full potential or perhaps not getting the pay that you deserve, but it is a good steady job. So you're pretty much hanging in there. Well, now with the energy focused in Aquarius, we see that things are coming up to remind you that this isn't a good fit. This is the time to start thinking about where you want to go. Do you want to change careers, companies, departments? What do you want to do? So those are the type of lessons we're going to have this week and more. In this video, I'm going to talk about the astrology for the week, of course, and then I will break it down by sign and have a mini scope for each sign. If you want to just go ahead and jump to that, it's listed below in the description box, broken down into chapters. Okay, so on the 5th of February, Mercury enters Aquarius, and this brings a very progressive shift to our thinking. So when you put the analytical planet with the Aquarius innovative energy, of course, you can see that we're going to start thinking outside the box. We're going to start thinking about new ways to tackle old problems. And also, we're going to be more engaged with those types of issues rather than, sweeping the problems under the rug. We're more likely now, like I say, to engage with them, to really think about what we can do to fix these problems and get past them finally. And we're also going to be led to work with more people, to network, to be more social, and to talk things out, especially if we have something weighing on our mind. The beginning of the week, I think we're going to be led down the rabbit hole doing research, reaching out to people, maybe going out and have coffee with old friends, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun start to the week. And then on the 7th, we have Ceres moving into Capricorn. And this will shift our focus again to self-care, to nurturing ourselves, our families. We will want to spend more time at home and fill the pantry. Think about the future and probably set up a plan of what we want to do with our family for the next couple of months and what we can do to ensure that this happens. It may be involving a new strategy at looking at, your off time, or it could be financial planning around taking trips or doing things with your family. But it is a very domestic energy. There's so much happening on February the 9th, 2024. We have the beginning of the Chinese New Year. We have the Aquarius new moon. And a lot of folks are going to be busy setting their intentions and manifesting as they do normally on a new moon. But this one is a bit different. This moon is more about manifesting for the benefit of others. So it's really important you set your intentions now to help others instead of focusing on personal gain. Consider the bigger picture and how you can positively impact your community. What could you do? What could you manifest for the world? Another big lesson with this moon is learning to let go of what's not working, and rather than continuously try to fix them, we're taught by the Aquarius moon that sometimes you just have to let things go and know that if it is meant to work out, it will. It could be a timing issue or something else, but let go and allow spirit to take over. And I do have several videos already up on the Chinese New Year if you want to check them out. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting week. As we get closer to the weekend, we're probably going to be a little bit more impatient and it's not going to be as easy to focus. So it's a good time to rest, practice self-care, relax, spend time with your family or close friends, and just chill. This isn't a time to complete big disciplined projects, and enjoy yourself as this energy changes and we begin the brand new year of the dragon. Woohoo! So let's see how this energy is going to play out for each sign. Aries. So there's a lot going on in your life and you could feel overwhelmed with everything that needs your attention, especially midweek. You have opportunities to begin new projects. You have all these projects in the works, and then you have things that you've kind of put on the back burner to deal with when you had time. And now they're wanting your attention too. You're going to have to probably venture out of your comfort zone and maybe even ask for some help to get everything done. But this is a great time to do that because you're surrounded with loving and caring friends and family who are ready to assist you. You just have to ask for the help though. And as you see, you can complete some of these things. You can do some of the things that you didn't really feel capable of doing. You'll understand that you're entering a new phase of your life where you're finally realizing some of your personal dreams. And to do that, you're going to have to move out of that comfort zone. But you can now. You have the ability, you have the tools, and yeah, this is the start of something wonderful, Aries. Taurus, you're likely to have a busy week. You may find also that old goals, which were once important to you but now somehow ended up on the back burner, are now resurfacing and more important than ever. This could be a great opportunity to make progress towards these goals now. You're going to have to take some time and assess what's important and what can be let go of. Do you still even want to achieve these things? Do you still want to make the necessary changes to achieve these goals? Once you have a clear understanding of your priorities, review your long-term goals and make any necessary adjustments. You may also have the chance to connect with people who can provide valuable guidance this week. Be open to their advice, and before you know it, you'll be on your way to achieving success. This is one of those magic weeks that on the one hand seems like it's over in a flash, but yet you get a lot accomplished, a lot done, you meet a lot of people, you're out there, you're being social, you're doing things, and you're finishing up old tasks and old projects. So it's a week where Taurus can really move forward. Now let's look at Gemini. This is one of those weeks where you're going to want to go all in and seize the moment. You're going to be presented with an opportunity this week, but it's going to require you to act on it almost instantly and to go all in. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Normally, Gemini has no problem making fast decisions and also committing, but this opportunity surrounds one of your big ideas or plans, something that you've almost convinced yourself isn't even worth pursuing because it's too big, it's too grand. But now you're going to have an opportunity to see it in motion. So don't be afraid to take the plunge and bet on yourself. It's going to feel odd and it's going to push you out of your comfort zone, but this is how you earn the success or capture the success that you've been after for a very long time. An optimistic outlook and a clear perception on the big picture will empower you to make the most of every moment and allow you to grab on to this opportunity. If it doesn't come up this week, it will probably pass you by for at least a couple of months. So just keep that in mind. If you're not ready now, then start tidying up and getting ready for it to come back around, say in May or June. Cancer, this is another week where you're likely moving out of your comfort zone and having new experiences. You could be traveling or working on new projects, meeting new people, and generally, you're just out there in new uncharted water, so to speak. So kudos to you, Cancer, for accepting these challenges and moving forward. Change is not easy, even when we're hoping for it, praying for it, asking for it. When it shows up on our doorstep, resistance is normal. So you're doing great. As you continue making progress, you may notice that things from the past keep coming up. Old beliefs about yourself and the world at large. To move forward, you're going to have to examine and question these beliefs and then perhaps let go of some of them. But really, if you're honest, you'll see that things that maybe you learned as a child no longer fit you or your current situation or the world. It's natural to outgrow past beliefs as we're always growing and changing just as society grows and changes. Once you do release these blocks, you will be so much better off and you will also be positioned for another huge opportunity to come your way. So if you're struggling with these issues, this is a great time to talk to family members or trusted friends and get to the core of these issues. Only then can you move past these blocks and release them easily. This will lead to positive transformation and more happiness in your life, Cancer. But you're on the correct path. Just keep moving forward. Okay, Leo. This is going to be an interesting week because this is the time when you need to move into more team or collaborative mindset. Leo, collaborating with others can be very advantageous to you, as it can lead to opportunities to work with a partner or make a commitment to something new that maybe you're not as familiar with, or something that you want to learn about. Leo generally does not work with partners or teams unless they're in the leadership role. So this may mean stepping out of your comfort zone and admitting that maybe you don't know what you're doing. and asking for some help and some guidance, or following somebody else's lead. But this is a much needed change, and working with others can help you accomplish much more and open up new levels of success. It will open up doors that have been previously closed to you. And this is not going to be something that's going to be long term. This is going to be something that you may do off and on this year, but then after that, you'll pretty much move back to being, your own leader. Take this as a sign that you need to learn some new skills and broaden your horizons, and this is the way you do it. This weekend would be a great time for you to rest and spend time with your family or your loved ones. Really think about what you want to accomplish this year, and then make a strategic plan to get there. It's all good stuff for you, Leo, so just relax into this and know that you're going to be in a much better place this time next year. All right, let's look at Virgo. Virgo, this is a great week to shift your focus and work on creative endeavors. You've been focused on organizing, cleaning, and getting things in order since before the holidays, and then with the new year, and now with the Chinese New Year, you're really concentrating on getting the clutter out and getting organized, which is great. It's exactly what needed to happen. But you've done that, and now you need to rest. So if you could shift your focus to doing something that you like to do or that energizes you, this would be the time to do it. It's also a great week to spend time with friends and loved ones and take that much needed downtime that you've been saying, you're going to go visit these people, or you're going to, go do these fun things with your kids or things like that. This is a time to do that and to really just rest, because you deserve a break, Virgo. You've been really adhering to your routines and your schedules, and you've been making a lot of progress, but constantly pushing yourself is a recipe for overwhelm and burnout. So take some downtime, rest, go do some things that are fun, whether that is creative or whether it's just visiting with people or catching up on your sleep. Rest, relax, and enjoy your progress, Virgo. Libra, so much to do. This week, Libra is focused on their home, from decorating to building a great support system. Rather than tackling big projects this week, shift your focus to building a healthy, healing home environment. Small improvements will add up to a calm and restorative place your family will love. So you've been looking at bigger projects and you've been working really hard. Most Libras have moved in the last 6 months or are about to move. You're looking at making changes also with your career, and there's some other things happening too. And it's all good stuff, but you've just been incredibly busy. Take some time off, rest, relax, spend some time with your family, spend some time at home, creating that healing and nurturing environment. You need to be surrounded by beauty, by calm, by things that make you happy. So work on a plan to invite more of this type of energy into your home, and rest. Things are going to be great, Libra. Scorpio, this is a busy time for you as well. You probably have a sick relative or maybe even a family member that's under the weather right now, and so that's taking a lot of your focus, as well as all of the New Year changes that are still going on, and Valentine's is coming up, and there's this and there's that, and there's so much. Take some time off to relax and restore your energy, and know that everything's going to get done in its own time. This is a good week for you to pick a project, something small and something that interests you, that would be more creative or hobby-minded, and maybe work on that while you're relaxing. But just slow down and don't take on any more big responsibilities this week, because you do need to spend some time restoring your own energy. Overall, it's a good week. Just take care of your health and slow down a bit, and you're going to have a very busy March and April. So rest while you can. Sag, this is a week where you're feeling very empowered and very focused. You may be questioning that new job you just accepted or that new relationship. So before making any drastic changes, give it some time and really see if this is just the getting to know the office politics or the other person, or whether you did make a mistake. Give it some more time. There's going to be opportunities for you to really engage in deep, heartfelt conversations this week with important important people. And this could lead to not just networking opportunities, but also some epiphanies about some ongoing problems and issues in your life. Don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call someone or go out for coffee. This is a time when you're feeling, as I said, very empowered and very focused on what needs to change and where you want to be over the course of the year. So use this focus and clarity to really get clear on what you want to achieve and start making a list of things that need to go. But don't actually put that in motion just yet. You need more time to really look at the data and examine your own feelings. Is this just something that is a momentary blip on the radar, or could this be something that, you need to change? Overall, rest, go out, have fun, contact old friends, family members, get back in touch with people that you have missed or you've just been, too busy to socialize with, and give yourself time to rest and to think about the deeper aspect of this year and what you want to accomplish, to really get clear on your goals and your strategies. So a good time for Sagittarius. Capricorn, finances settle down now as more opportunities present themselves. If you've been kind of worried about money or income, relax. Things are back on track. You're feeling much more positive and ready to take some time off to travel and explore. Focus on helping others and really ask the people around you what they need. This week, you're going to be spending time with family and friends. You're going to be relaxing and possibly taking some small trips as well. So enjoy yourself, Capricorn. Rest and restore your energy because you two are going to be very busy soon. Aquarius, this week you're feeling energized and ready to go. The planets and new moon in your sign are great for new beginnings, new projects, new ventures, and new beginnings. I think I already said that, but let me say it 3 times. New beginnings. With Pluto in your sign now too, this could mean that you're shifting your focus on what's important to you. And the thing is, this is not just going to be a weekly shift. This is something that is going to probably become your new focus for the next decade. Things are definitely changing with you, Aquarius. And that's not bad. You're ready to spread your wings and grow now. You're ready to take on new projects, new responsibilities, and you're seeing work and home life differently. And so these are all good, necessary changes. Use your optimistic energy to make these things happen. Just make sure you schedule downtime or else you too run the risk of burnout and overwhelm. Right now, everything seems to be lining up very quickly for Aquarius. You may already feel overwhelmed with opportunities and challenges and obstacles, but really, are they obstacles or are they more challenges for you to get clear on what you really want? With that in mind, downtime, rest, and make a plan. Strategize with your family members on what is the next correct step to reach that ultimate goal. And have a great week. Pisces, this is a slower week for you. You're going to be at home, resting more and thinking about the bigger picture, thinking about the changes you want to make in your life over the next 12 months. This is you pulling out books, pulling out journals, diaries, and going back over the last year and maybe the last couple of years to really understand the changes and the challenges you've gone through. You've probably lost family or friends during the pandemic, and you are probably rethinking your whole idea about success, and life is short, so what should you be doing and what should you be focusing on? So these are really deep thoughts for this week, but it's part of the overall shift that's happening for you. And it is a good thing because it's going to lead you down a path that will put more emphasis on general happiness than status symbols of success or milestones that society considers to be marks of success. So this is all about you getting clear on what you want and then also creating a plan. So rest this weekend, take some time, write out what you want, set some goal lists, write a bucket list, do these things, and you'll have a better focus next week and in the coming months too on what steps you need to take to reach these goals. So this is a good pivotal time for you just to get clear on what you want. So overall, this is a very interesting week. We all need to take better care of ourselves. We all need to address the changes that are happening energetically, socially, economically, economically, globally, and we need to be prepared for more changes to come. So the best thing we can do is spend time with our loved ones, rest, eat good food, and celebrate all the positive changes. I hope you found this mini overview helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments section below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing the videos. I have just about finished the Chinese Astrology Part 2 video. That should be up in a couple of days. And then we're going to go live. And I'm going to answer some of your questions about the Chinese New Year and the Year of the Dragon and other fun things like that. So start making a list of questions. I'll see you for the next video. Reiki blessings.